What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over cards you can buy right now that will instantly upgrade your MUT 23 squad, including 97 overalls for under 100k. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So we're going to go over a bunch of players at the most important positions for your MUT squad and point out some players that I think are pretty well priced right now, including a bunch of LTD rentals that can save you a lot of coin and provide great players on the team to help you win more games. Let's start at the quarterback position. We got technically two and a half options here for you. The first one is going to be AKA Joe Burrow. This has been one of my favorite quarterbacks to use so far in MUT 23. 88 speed, 97 throw power. He gives you deep throw at 96, mid 97, short 95. This card was my no money spent and my main squad quarterback as soon as he came out, and currently you can find him for right at about 300,000 coins. Now you will need to power him up, so I would recommend looking into doing his set for that AKA card, because you get the 94 back in return as BND, which is something you're going to need to power him up. And powering him up, I would recommend Set Feet Lead and Gunslinger would only cost you 2 AP. If you want Hot Route Master, it's an additional 2 AP. That's what I rocked on him. So for 4 AP, Set Feet Lead, Hot Route Master, and Gunslinger. And he can also get Fearless for 1 AP if you don't want to go with Hot Route Master or don't happen to need it. A-Rod is also a good AKA card at quarterback that you can use. I prefer Burrow over A-Rod. A-Rod goes for about 310k, but he can get Hot Route Master, Pass Lead Elite, and Fearless for 4 AP. And because he has that Slinger 1 release, you don't need the Gunslinger ability, which allows you to use Fearless in place of that. And that's going to help you with more of those under pressure throws, especially with so many people running heavy blitzes and man coverage blitzes and whatnot. But he also would need to be powered up. Now, if you have the ability or already have unlocked the free 99 Ken Stabler from your Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 champion sets, use this card. Like, this card's better than both of those, and he's free, and he gets crazy good abilities. He's got the Slinger 3 release. He's got good speed. This is definitely the one. Don't overthink it. Don't spend coins on this position when you could go ahead and use that card. I totally understand some of you don't like using left-handers. If that's the case and you absolutely cannot do it, then go with one of those other options out there. At running back, no-brainer, and this is our first LTD rental option here, is going to be Leonard Fournette. I love this card. He's my no money spent running back. GG Volume 2, 97 speed. He gives you 98 trucking, 97 break tackle. He's a power back essentially with those attributes, but then he also has 85 catching. He's pretty much super versatile. He can do it all. He gets short and elite for 0 AP. Recommend that. Put that on there. And then you can either go tank or bruiser for 1 AP. I would prefer tank because you can still play on conservative, which is going to limit the number of fumbles that you might have. And bruiser, you need to not be on conservative because you have to either truck people or stiff arm people, which you can't really do under conservative. So tank would probably be ideal if you go that route. So he's going to be the first of several LTDs that we talk about in this video. You can get him at about 413k. He's an LTD, so he quick sells for 350k, which means it's only costing you about 63,000 coins for this 97 overall. When you're done with him, when you're ready to move on to another running back, you can quick sell him and get 350 of that 413k that you spent to basically rent him out. And there's so many cards out right now that are at 97 overall that allow you to do that. At wide receiver, we have another one. It's going to be Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Super Bowl card, 6'4", 97 speed, 97 deep route running, 96 mid route running, 95 deep, catch and traffic, spec catch, all very good on this card. He was once the best wide receiver in the game. I don't think he is anymore, but you can get him to 98 speed with either the Super Bowl strategy item. There was a free agency strategy item that came out the other day that's free, and that one +1 speed to everybody on your team. That's probably what you should be using right now. So there's two very easy ways to get him to 98 speed. You add in all of the great attributes and the height. He can get route tech for 1 AP, deep out elite for 0 AP. He's about 471k, so this is going to be a little bit more of an expensive rental option there, but I think he holds his value because the Chiefs are a very good theme team and probably will be to the end of MUT 23. So you're looking at about 121k rental on this one, but that's still really not a bad price at all for what he's going to give you. You can also look into honors Garrett Wilson, the career tribute AJ Green. You have AKA LTD Scary Terry McLaurin. Those are all 97 overall cards that have either 96 or 97 speed and are right around like 410 to 415k, so they're a little bit cheaper, but I think this MVS is better than all of those and probably worth the investment. If the cards that I'm talking about in this video are a little bit out of your price range, I think Parris Campbell is a pretty solid option, about 260k, and if you play your free agency solos, you can earn this card for free. He gives you 97 stock speed. That strategy item we talked about a moment ago will bump it up to 98. I think he's pretty good as an outside receiver, but also would be well as a slot receiver for you. 6 foot even, good deep route running at 97. Catching traffic, not amazing, but not terrible at the same time. He can get short out elite for 0 AP and short in elite for 1 AP. And like I said, only about 260k. The next two receivers were a lot cheaper yesterday, and they're up in price. I don't know for whatever reason. We did put out a video going over the best wide receivers at every single price point, and for about 350k or under, you had either this Christian Watson or Combine Julio Jones, which we'll show you in a moment. They're both now up to about 370k. So from yesterday to today, they jumped up about 40k in price, but I still think search around the auction house, see if you can find them cheaper, look into maybe building the set as well for these Combine cards. Even at 370, these are pretty good value receivers. Watson, 6'4", 97 stock speed. Route running is great. Catching is great. For abilities, he can get either deep out elite or route tech for 1 AP. And then the free ability would either be short in elite, which is going to be good as a slot receiver, or if you run a lot of routes that go to the insides of the field, that's going to be great. Or short out elite for 0 AP, which is great against man press, especially on streaks that are having no high safety, no coverage over the top. It's going to absolutely smoke man coverage with short out elite, and you can get it for 0 AP. We mentioned Julio Jones, 6'3", 97 speed. His deep route running, mid route running, a little bit better there, and he gives you better catching for what it's worth. Both of the players have played very well for me, but Julio was slightly better. So if I had to pick one over the other between Watson and Julio, that's who I'm going to go with. Also 370k, you can throw route tech on him for 1 AP, and then you get your choice of either short out elite or deep out elite for 0 AP. Going to give you 2 pass rushers, 1 defensive end, 1 outside linebacker. Milkman JJ Watt, only 91 speed, but block shed, power move, finesse move, all great on this card. 96 strength, 94 tackle, 93 play rec. The main draw for this card, and he's about 260k, is that number 1, he's an AKA card, but you don't have to power him up because we don't care about his abilities. The main thing we want to activate for 1 AP is Unstoppable Force. It's a special X factor that he gets, and it makes him a very dominant pass rusher. There's so many people out there right now with Secure Protector and Edge Protector on their offensive line that pass rush abilities are just not worth it at this point, but being that he has this special X factor for 1 AP, that's kind of a way to get around it. It's activated for 5 plays, it takes a break, then it comes back, and it's just very helpful throughout the game there. And again, you don't have to power him up. You don't have to spend any extra coin. You can just get him for 260 and spend the ability point on that Unstoppable Force. Combine TRAVON Walker is a pretty good option. He goes for about 300k. He gives you 95 speed, so he's faster than the JJ Watt card. 97 finesse move, 97 power move, 96 block shed. I just like the combination there. He gets double or nothing for 0 AP. That's one of the better abilities on the defensive line, but at this point, I'm really only recommending either the X factors that you can get on AKA cards or 0 AP abilities on your defensive line. Otherwise, you should spend all of your AP in the secondary with knockouts and pick artists and acrobats and things of that nature. He can get no outsiders for 1 AP, which is not really good against passing, or it's not good for pass rushing, but it is helpful for players who like to run a lot of stretch plays and outside run plays. No outsiders. If you can get it for 0 AP, it's better. He gets it for 1, and if you can get any type of run stoppers for 0 AP as well, I'm really recommending those right now. But this TRAVON Walker, if I didn't say it, goes for about 300k. Let's move on to the secondary. The first one's going to be AKA PS2 Patrick Surtain. I will say this particular card did not play amazing for me, but a lot of you have vouched for it, so I'm going to continue to put it on our list. He dropped in price because he got the Team of the Year card, which is slightly better, but when you look at the price difference, this is the way to go with the AKA card. You can get him for 300k. If you play zone coverage, go deep out zone KO and pick artist, it's a total of 1 AP. If you play a lot of man coverage, go deep route KO and pick artist, still a total of 1 AP. And the card that I like better than PS2 is going to be Khair Elam. This is a wild card, a weekly wild card, 6'2", 97 stock speed, press at 97, zone at 97, man at 94. My favorite thing about this, and if you're okay with doing it, to spend 2 AP on this card, you can get Acrobat, Deep Out Zone KO, and Pick Artist just for 2 AP. And the Acrobat on this card, for whatever reason, activates a lot, and he's made a lot of plays for me. He is a bit more expensive, going for about 340k, but I found that at that price point, he has certainly been worth it. Let's move on to safety. Another weekly wild card is going to be KERBY Joseph. This is a card that you could earn for free in the current competitive pass. There are 4 97 overalls that would be BND. You get to pick one of them. Hopefully you made this card as your choice. If not, KERBY Joseph is 300,000 coins. Strong safety, 6'1", 97 stock speed, 94 hit power, 97 zone, 93 man. It's just another card that made a ton of plays for me. He's still one of the safeties on my No Money Spent squad, and you can get deep out zone KO for him for 1 AP, and then pick artist for 0 AP. That's the combination I would recommend. So that's our strong safety. Our free safety is going to be NASIR Adderley, who is a LTD, so you can get him for about 410k, 97 overall with 97 speed, 6 foot even, 94 hit power, 98 zone, 93 man coverage, very, very versatile. Also stock 99 acceleration. Being that he's an LTD like some of the other cards that we've recommended in this video, you can buy him for the 410k, use him for a month, a couple weeks, whatever, and then go back and either try to sell him back for about 400 to 410k, or just quick sell him for 350. You're looking at a 60k rental for this 97 overall, which is a really, really good free safety in the game right now. And there you have it. Those are the best cards to be buying right now to upgrade your squad without breaking the bank, and we had some really good LTD rentals in there for you as well. Thank you for watching the video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.